Hi everyone, my name is Tina and I'm an intern at the National Bank of Georgia. I am honored to have had the opportunity to participate in the Deligian Summer School organized by the Central Bank of Armenia in collaboration with the Better Policy Project. During this program, I had the privilege of learning from some of the world's leading economists, such as Douglas Laxton and Ioannis Halikias. We engaged in seminars and panel discussions that covered a wide range of topics. For instance, we had a seminar with Maurice Obstfeld where he shared his insights on neutral and natural interest rates. Another highlight was the panel discussion with Adi Brender, Charles Goodhart and others, which was incredibly enriching. Additionally, I had the chance to attend a seminar with Patrick Higgins, the creator of GDP Now, who provided us with detailed information and valuable insights. All these experiences, our seminars, discussions, and practical exercises have made me more knowledgeable and confident. If you're interested, many of these discussions and seminars can be found on the Better Policy Project's YouTube channel. I also encourage you to stay tuned for upcoming sessions as they will continue to feature leading experts and fresh insights into the world of economics. With this newfound understanding, combined with my previous knowledge, I am excited to present to you my analysis of the U.S. economy. In today's video, we're diving into a critical question that's on the minds of economists, investors, and policymakers alike. Are financial conditions tight enough? This week marks the annual Jackson Hole Symposium, where all eyes are on Jay Powell as he prepares to deliver his much-anticipated speech on Friday. Financial markets are on edge, especially given the recent volatility in the markets. The S&P 500 has seen a dramatic 10% drop, only to regain nearly all of it within a few weeks. This roller coaster ride in the markets can be traced back to large fluctuations in the pricing of interest rates. It all started with a non-farm payrolls report that showed a rise in the unemployment rate, disappointing the markets. This led to a widespread belief that a recession was imminent, causing equity prices to plummet. However, subsequent data, like the ISM survey report, contradicted this gloomy outlook. The severity of the labor market's weakness was questioned, bringing back calm and causing equity prices to retrace their steps. But here's the thing, these large swings in equities, which are highly sensitive to changes in monetary policy, might indicate that we're in the midst of an asset price bubble. For long-run macroeconomic stability, confidence in financial stability is crucial. So how did we get here? Bubbles don't just appear out of nowhere. The story begins in the early stages of COVID-19. Governments and central banks opted for a policy of least regrets, embracing expansionary fiscal measures and ultra-easy monetary policies. However, there was a risk. Stimulating demand too much while the supply side of the economy was still reeling from lockdowns could lead to high levels of inflation. And as we now know, that's exactly what happened. Central banks were slow to respond to these inflationary pressures, keeping interest rates too low for too long. This created an environment ripe for asset prices to explode, and that's precisely what they did. Now, with supply chain disruptions fading, oil prices stabilizing, and a significant disinflation in commodities, central banks around the world are getting the green light to start cutting interest rates. But with asset prices still sky high, lower rates could continue to fuel this asset bubble. High asset prices could potentially support the real economy. In fact, as we demonstrated in the MBG working paper on US consumption, high asset prices act as a wealth buffer for households. This helps explain how a low saving rate could continue under these conditions. The real risk here is whether this bubble in asset prices will feed into high credit growth. If that happens, we could be seeing the early signs of conditions that preceded the global financial crisis. But fortunately, we haven't seen a significant credit expansion yet, so there's still some hope. So are financial conditions tight enough? Probably not. The recent decline in asset prices was likely more consistent with macroeconomic stability, but it's nearly impossible for Jay Powell to convey that without causing financial markets to collapse. Final thought. This is why preventing bubbles in the first place is paramount for central banks. Once you're in one, it's often too late to do anything other than hope the music never stops, or that it fades away gently, which almost never happens. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video insightful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content like this. See you next time.